don't have to get that grip. I do like the grip because first of all I'm going to tighten the gi up. If the gi is quite slack and your hand ends up in this position, you're probably going to get attacked for an arm bar. So you still kind of want to be conscious of where your grip is. You never want the grip around the nipple area, just basically because it's rude. It gets you into trouble in so many different scenarios, including jiu-jitsu, which means you get hand-barred. So you really want to be a little bit more round by the belly. When I get this kind of three-finger grip, it's the palm of my hand that's kind of driving in and stopping them from sitting up. If it's just here and it tries to sit up, I can use my knuckles, but it can still kind of grab my arm. So it's that palm here that's going to stop him. So I'm kind of kneading his belly, yeah, and just below the, what's the word again?
Solar plexus.
Solar plexus. Okay, so the solar plexus, just to kind of stop them sitting up. You've also got this kind of grip as well, where you bunch in and then just using your knuckles, so it's more like a fist. I tend to use this a little more, but I am seeing this quite a bit, and it seems to be working really well at high levels, so it's worth playing around, just see if it's something you can do. Okay, so we're going to focus on the standing first of all. This is going to keep a nice tight grip around my waist. Okay, so if I can, I'm going to try and control the same side sleeve. We've done this to death, so I don't want to kind of spend too long doing it, but if I control this side, this is the first foot that goes up. It stops them from hooking and doing all this kind of horrible stuff to my leg. Okay, so keeping my posture up, I'm really careful not leaning forward, because if I lean forward, that's when you can break the posture. Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of a check as we're standing. Gets in here, can you break my posture? Okay, if not, continue. Yeah, I'm still keeping control of that for now. I'm going to open the guard, move my bum back a little bit. Okay? So I'm just going to kind of just practice this, but with a little more checks in place. Can you break the person's posture? Okay, can you grab the ankle? Can you do all that kind of stuff? Does that make sense? All right, on three, 1, 2, 3. I've been doing some months we've looked at kind of the passage where we do like we've looked at back steps, so kind of being in this position, looking into those big back steps and things like that. That's all great, but we really don't want to have Jay's legs in between ours. In this kind of position, this is where like we're going to get Delaheva guards and start running underneath and inverting and stuff like that. Also, from our point of view, you know, when we've got our legs on the inside and he's got his legs on the outside, this is where we can start attacking for leg locks. So like if we want to do that, or at least prevent their ability to go for leg locks. As long as I don't have one leg on the outside, this kind of kills his opportunity to go in and start leg locking me. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're still going to create a little bit of an angle, okay, but we're going to really focus on keeping the legs on the inside. So I'm going to just step across here, and then this hand on the side that I stepped up goes into the knee, okay. The second hand is going to go underneath, and I'm going to dig under as much as I can to try and get my shoulder close to the knee, okay. This is pinning the knee down, this is going to go across to the opposite shoulder. I'm not throwing the weight in, but I'm keeping a little bit of tension on the back of the leg. So you should feel this on the hamstring, okay? So that's a starting position. Go to the other side, I've stood up, okay? I'm going to move across, switch my hand position, push that down, grab that opposite collar, look up, yeah, don't look down. So you always want to be looking up, okay? So we're just going to do that one for one, stand up in that position and get that starting position. On three, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the important thing with this, when we start looking at the pass, is that we can go either way, but we can also go either way at any point of the technique. Okay? So if you feel like you're doing the pass, some of you are starting to play around with the pass already, which is good to see, but can you, up until the very end, we go back to the beginning and start in the same position? That's kind of one of the things that I want us to take away from today's session. So, as I'm again, with posture, still looking to get that guard open, I'm going to create a little bit of an angle, not pin this leg down. This hand goes into this position because I can't let him stamp down. If he doesn't go kind of hands here, okay, which means he can then kind of stamp down and kick and stuff, which means I lose control of that leg. Going back to what I've just said, can you reverse and go back into the same position? Well, we've not established the position yet, so no. Okay, so hand goes on the inside, this is going underneath, and then just let my weight kind of rest towards Jay's shoulder. Get that grip, okay, as high as you can is better, and I'm going to start moving around. So head stays up, and start moving around. So the pass is just going to be a little bit of a gangster shrug, so just try shrugging your shoulder, and then into your pass, okay? But what I want us to double check when we go for the second time is what happens if he pulls. So he's going to put his hand on my hip. Okay, kind of go back to the beginning. So again, stand up, open the guard, slight angle. That's going to help us grip that position. Okay, go round, now he's posted. Okay, if I'd have committed and just started throwing at this point, I'd have probably have a bit of a problem. So end up here, he's now shrinking away because he's keeping my hip from attaching to him. Okay, so when we get to here, if he pulls, I want to be able to come back. Okay, we'll look at coming back on Thursday, but if I feel that pulse, I should be able to come back into the same good position. Okay?
Can you go back to the knee?
Yeah, sure. Sorry. Don't know what that was. So, that's again a pin. Yeah. Yeah. So as soon as his hips drop, no point trying to pin the knee if his hips are still high, he's attached.
So pinning the knee first and then you swing under.
If you do both at the same time, that's good. But like the pin of the knee is going to give you more options anyway. So even if you can't swing under, this is when you can start looking at knee over pass, baseball slide pass, or just hopping over. Okay. If we get to here and he brings his leg up, yeah, that's when maybe that's probably going to feel more natural for some people. You might prefer to attack for the baseball slide and the knee over pass first, get him to react by throwing the leg over to re-guard or do something different, and then go through. I really like the hook, so I'll play that straight away. Yeah. Makes sense? Give it that. 1, 2, 3.